Alright. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to Sulphur. It's been a pretty good day. uh, Cloudy here, but just warm enough that, like, you wouldn't really notice. I don't think I've played too much since I last streamed this game. I think... Well, maybe we have. Hold up. Yeah. So I think what I did is kind of like exclusive to farming more health potions so that we don't get absolutely fucked when we get into whatchamacallit, when we get into the town. Or not the town. I want to try the dungeon today, which requires us to go through like this kind of fucked up sub area. Where how do I explain this? It's kind of like a hide and seek sequence, or like I guess it's more accurately put as like a Minotaur in a maze type thing. There's three like mindless blobs that are kind of gonna chase us, and to my knowledge, they're invincible. So we just kind of have to outrun them. My first time doing this was really easy because I had a scarf that gave me like plus 20 movement speed on top of, you know, the 2 foot pieces that I had. So, you know, there's that. Hopefully we survive. I think I might also do a run in the town just because, they've got good food there and, you know, we kind of... we kind of need that, in my opinion. Yeah, so we'll arm ourselves up and I'll get going. Health potions are always good. Health potions are the best. Outside of, well, outside of, the double-decker cheeseburgers, I think they are. I also did find out, last I was playing... so the double-decker cheeseburgers, these things, the 200 health actually does apply. So if we're to take damage, and, like, while we're healing, it'll continue to, like, overheal us. So there actually is a point to crafting the double cheeseburger. It actually kind of invalidates the, chocolate mud cake, because... in terms of both space efficiency and like ease of getting the materials for it, it's like just infinitely better. Yeah, so we're almost good with another health potion. I don't think we have much like in the way of weapon crafting to be doing this time around. What did I put on this? I think what we can do... what do I mean, I guess we can, like, try and run the town with this. It's just a matter of what I want to put on it. Do we do that? I mean, I don't want to lose armor, I guess, so we'll play it safe for now. Let's take the Corpse Maker. I don't want to take the Ploika yet. I feel like if we need this, we can come back and grab it. Just cause, like, it's so silly. Look at this shit, dude. Like, that's oh, shit. I'm sorry, I'm a little sick. I've got a bit of a sinus infection. Not even really a sinus infection. It's the strangest thing. I've got, like, post-nasal drip, but nothing to go with it. Like, I'm not getting, like, bad mucus. I'm not getting, like, it's just, I just have, like, a sore throat, and I wake up with, like, a little stuffy nose. I just don't, it irritates my throat, like, so bad, and I don't know why. Yeah, I've been doing the vitamin C mega doses to try and alleviate it, but no cigar thus far. How are we gonna... Alright, so I think what we do is we deposit all this. We get... I feel like 300 bullets should be about enough, right? Like, 300 bullets can take care of just about anything. I'm kind of tempted to bring the breacher with us, because, like, this thing is fucking hilarious. So, hold up, let me get some shotgun shells out. So, this weapon is probably my favorite, like, aesthetically. So you have to hold mouse 1 to charge it, right? And then once it gets the maximum magazine capacity, you can release it, and everything comes out at once. What I think I want to do with this one is I want to rechamber it for 50 caliber, turn this into a sniper rifle, and just like beam a motherfucker down. I think that would be the sickest shit in the world. Alas, we'll get to it later. I feel kind of bad because like I'm not really doing anything with the game's oil systems. Like they're giving me all these cool little toys and whatnot, and like they all have horrendous downsides, and I feel afraid to use them because like I'm not gonna lie to you, this little AK looking motherfucker, like this is all I need. It's been completely fine for me thus far. Like as long as I can hit a head with it, it more or less fills its purpose. Some ammo right off the bat. Nice. Alright, yeah, I mean, it's just... And the other problem is, like, all the oils have, like, the benefit and the drawback, but I feel like there wasn't really any thought put into that system at all, because with every oil you apply, the amount of durability that a gun loses per shot also goes up. So, like, it has to be a really good oil. Otherwise, it's just, like, not justifiable. I mean, this is what it is, though. Every once in a while, they give you the option to buy an oil that has, more or less, like, no drawback, with the exception of the durability thing. They're really rare, though, and they tend to be expensive as all hell, so... I try to bring them out with me when I get the chance, but weirdly enough, they don't like sell for much either. So, all right, so, oof. Oh shit, man, we're taking heat. I didn't expect this to be. Ooh, I am not locked in right now. Alright. Man, that was a fucking mess. Ooh. I had my, I didn't have my fingers on the WASD keys. You kind of caught me by surprise, man. Anyway, I think we're gonna skip the sewers. What we're gonna do, I think, is we're going to see if we can survive the town, like all the way through. We'll see if we can get to the boss fight and whatnot. We'll chicken out, repair our stuff, go back to the caves to get a amulet charge. We'll speedrun the caves, and then, oof. I'm trying to like go for the mask. It's weird. I mean, if you hit them perfectly center with the explosive rounds, it's supposed to break the whole mask. Anyway, where was I? Yeah, so after we get the amulet charge, we'll go through the hedge maze and see if we can't clear it out, or even better than that, I think, would be if we were... come on, man. Work with me here. Even better than that would be if we were able to kill the monsters in the hedge maze, because the loot in there is really, really good. You just don't have time to collect it. Assault scope. Actually, hold up. That might be... That might not be too bad for this. Because, I mean, we practically use this thing as a sniper rifle anyway. I think I've done it before, though, and I wasn't very happy with the results. Yeah, I mean, it's alright. Anyway, that's the other thing I don't really like about the town. Like, it's a great place, just like in terms of gameplay in general. Like, I think this is probably my favorite setting. But like trying to tell where you have to go is an utter mess. Okay. I find it kind of funny how you can get like stuck on these. It implies to me that the collision cylinder for your character model is like way thin, because like you can get stuck into just that. Rigid system oil. We actually have a few. Max durability, no aiming, does not decrease durability or increased. That's pretty good. I mean, I don't think I'd use it for this, but more durability, more ammo. Not too big a fan. Ooh. We seem to have been able to buffer a jump. That's interesting. Yo! I'm thinking I really like this scope, actually. Hold up. We do need to get a, we do need to shoot a dog's eye out. That's on our list. Or, we need to do it twice, more realistically. Although I don't, truth be told, I don't think that's achievable even for my level of marksmanship. We're gonna have to be really lucky. Or get a particularly big dog. I.e. Yo, hold up. That's actually a pretty good drop for this area. Wasn't expecting that. Ooh. Alright. You never know unless you try. I mean, I've been trying. Ooh! I forgot they had landmines up there. I've been trying for like quite a while. It's just a lot more difficult than I think it needs to be. I mean, the reward is pretty good. It's like 15% off in one of the weapon shops. Alright. Got sugar, butter. We had the opportunity to get an egg somewhere, so... yeah, right there. Now all we need some flour and cocoa, and we can make ourselves some chocolate cake. I fucking knew you were here. Ooh! Ah! I really wish that the cowering state machine was a little better. I've been playing a lot of Disney Dreamlight Valley. I hope to get the DLCs someday. I'm not familiar with the game. What's it about? Is it like an Epic Mickey type thing? Dude, Epic Mickey was like... that shit scared me as a kid. Like, I don't know why they made it so needlessly dark. Did we come from this way? Animal Crossing. Oh, dude. I've been seeing a lot of that sort of game recently. There's like Alternate Life 1, I think just came out. It was one of my buddies has been playing it a lot, but it's also, I think, been featured on Twitch a lot lately. There's the Hello Kitty Island Adventure game that's like just basically Animal Crossing. Honestly, I mean, it looks kind of good, I won't lie. I don't know if I'd personally be able to justify dropping the money on it. You know, maybe we'll resort to a little piracy, but you know, I might have to get up in that. Yeah, dude, it looks so fucking good. There's an artist I follow on Blue Sky who does like these 3D models of like all these different sorts of cats. They look so, they're so good. I'll put them in the Discord after this. Alright, get his ass. Is this? Oh, it's 762. I played it back when it was only on the Apple Arcade and yeah. Now they have it on Steam and I can run it in 144 FPS. I don't, this might not work for like your game specifically, but in general, there's a DLC unlocker I think called I think it's Koala-geddon or some shit like that. I might also put it in the Discord afterwards, but you know, like, don't tell anybody. And, I mean, it just unlocks DLC for free. It kind of depends on whether or not, the DLC that you're trying to unlock relies on, like, just licensing from Steam, or whether it's actually, like, running its own shit, and, like, requires you to download, how do I explain this? Requires you to download, like, the actual content. But yeah, no, like, that's been my go-to. I haven't paid for the, I don't pay for the Risk of Rain DLC anymore, because, like, it's Gearbox now, and I think they're a morally reprehensible company. Actually, hold up, I guess we do have water that we can... They're a morally reprehensible company, and I just, like, you know, couldn't, on my life, justify paying that shit. So, I mean, it works pretty well as long as the game has its DLC scheme set up right. Sell you. Heavy oil. I don't think heavy oil really does much for us. That's what I'm saying, dog! Highly recommend. I'll try and find a good download link for it, because if you, it's one of those things where, like, if you find it online and it's not, like, from the actual GitHub page, like, someone has definitely loaded it with malware. So, I mean, just be careful, like, upload it to VirusTotal or some shit before you start running that on your computer. But, I mean, in general, like, I can vouch it works. Oh, you're... Why am I on fire now, dog? Like, what do... The situation is precarious. Ooh! What the fuck?! Ooh! Dog! Come on now! I warned you about those stairs, bro. We just wasted so much healing items on, like, so little. This is kinda... Now that I'm looking at it, this is kinda garbage, I think, in terms of DPS. We're kinda getting rich with the, kinda getting some good weapons, though. I'm awful at computer stuff. I tried to download and use Cheat Engine for Wolf Quest. I mean... Cheat Engine's kind of like a sad story because, like, developers know about it these days, so, like, you can't just, get... Well, in general, you can't, like, get in-app purchases with it and whatnot anymore. Although I think it still works on, like... Ooh. Where the fuck did you come from, man? You can still use it on, like, Bloons tower defense and whatnot. This is a very family-friendly room decoration I've got going on here. Very marketable. Yeah, I have no idea what the fuck I'm doing with Cheat Engine. Cheat Engine's cool because, like, it's what got me into, like, I don't want to say, like, software development, but, like, binary patching and whatnot. Like, that was kind of, like, my entry point to it. It's really cool, like, in that it lets you just edit the memory of the program you're running. I mean, I feel as though it's a pretty, like, beginner-friendly thing. If you have a chance, it has a built-in tutorial, and it should take you through most of the basics. It doesn't always work, because, like, some games are a little trickier with how they store information and whatnot. Like, I don't get it, man. I'm shooting at these guys with explosive bullets, as in, like, they blow up. So why are the crit points not critting? Ooh. Wait, hold on. Maybe it's bullet drop. I guess we are kind of at, like, the range where that starts to matter. Let's eat up. Very cool. I mostly just use Wiimote and stuff. I could be wrong. I think that Wiimote is, like, Wiimote uses Cheat Engine tables under the hood. So, I mean, you know. All roads lead to Cheat Engine in the end. I think Mr. Anti-Cheat, he's, like, a pretty prolific, cheat table developer. I think that he might be working for them now. I don't know for certain, but last I was looking for something, I think I saw his shit there. So that's kind of cool. I used to, like, run his sort of shit back in the day when I was playing, like, Binding of Isaac and whatnot. Yeah, it's simple for me. I had no idea how to activate cheats. Yeah, there's, I don't know. You'll figure it out. I'm not gonna backseat game your Cheat Engine experience. Access to our stash. You shouldn't have. No, you really shouldn't. Ooh. We're really not doing great in terms of, I hear an explosive elite out here. I just don't know. I don't know. We'll deal with it when we deal with it. I want to kind of explore around a little more. Shit. I moved all the food stuff into the fridge. I blew it, man. Yeah. I mean, let me know if you're having trouble with it. I'd be more than happy to help out. Alright. I guess we're gonna have to deal with this motherfucker now. See, this is what I'm saying, man. Like, it's gotta be that the like, I'm hitting the wrong part of the mask, but I felt like that was pretty dead center. Oh, and he's a melee. God damn it, man. Alright, well. At least we have the opportunity to make it easy on ourselves. Vacuum cleaner. I'm still not entirely sure, like, what the vacuum cleaner is supposed to represent. I get that the name is supposed to be, like, somewhat self-explanatory, but... I mean... that does not look like a vacuum cleaner. I mean... I've never had to patch a Pokemon ROM, so I can't, like... I can't comment on that, but... I don't know. I mean, back when I was a kid, like... installing Minecraft mods and whatnot. Like, I remember doing a little fucking jig when I finally got Tekkit installed. So, you know, I wouldn't be too hard on yourself. Parka? Parka could be good for us. I mean, not right now, but... Let's, I'm still not too sure what the charisma stat actually does. Like, you'd think that, you'd think that it'd be good for... What do I want to eat here? I guess the egg. You'd think that it'd be good for, like, getting discounts at shops or something, but, like... It just doesn't do that. Oh! I was reading chat for a second like a dumbass, and then... I'm telling you, man, it's fucked up! We hit that guy directly on the left of his head, and the right part of the mask shatters. What are we doing here, dog? Dragging JVM bytecode files directly into the folder. Dude. It was, like, the old tutorials for it were like, yeah, so we're actually gonna, like, straight up fucking... I know you've got your Minecraft jar and all that, but, here's what we're gonna do, and then they have you, like, turn it into a zip file, and then, like, copy shit into it. Like, god damn. When the Tekkit launcher came out, like, that was really the only way I was ever gonna get it to work. There was also, like, before Prism, there was, like, multi-MC or whatever. I was doing a lot of that, too. But I was afraid to sign into it with my regular account, because I thought it looked sketchy as fuck. Because it did look sketchy as fuck. And I didn't want to, like, get my shit hacked. Dude, we're kind of making bank out here. At least in terms of, like, guns. The problem is that I already have a drifter. I mean, it's good value. Like, he just... Ooh! Where the fuck? Where are you guys? I don't know what else is behind us. We might be fucked here. Like, low-key. Low-fat milk we can drink. How am I gonna... Cheeseburger? I don't really want to use the cheeseburger. We can use black pepper. Mocha. Mocha could be good. Holy shit, like, I'm in a corner. This isn't good. This is really bad, actually. Like, what the fuck was this? We're, like, I have no fucking clue with that. Yeah, like, we're getting flanked and shit. Like, it doesn't make sense. I guess, yeah, let's get the cheeseburger in here. I mainly just use CurseForge. Yeah, I highly recommend Prism over CurseForge if you can manage it. I still use multi-MC. I know it's legitimate, but, like, you know, I was a little kid. Yeah, no, Prism is a multi-MC fork. I don't know why they forked it, but it looks a lot nicer, I think. Maybe we just... I mean, I don't want to ditch the snail, because we can sell this for big money later. Yeah, sure, fuck it. Let's sell you, and then we can get this, eat this, top ourselves off. There was something else I wanted to get here. Guess it doesn't matter that much. No, I meant your suspicion towards third-party launchers. I'm not suspicious anymore. I use Prism. It was just that multi-MC at the time, like back in... God fucking damn it, man! Ah! I hate Twitch. I hate Twitch. I hate Twitch. I'm telling you, once we get the, why does it get more accurate when I'm moving around? I shot it. I shot that motherfucker and it turned into an old woman. I kind of need access to that house, so we might have to kill her. Hold on. Oh, they did it. Well, less blood on my hands, I guess. Bread. I need fucking cocoa! I mean, I'll take the bread, though. Low-key. Incidentally. Okay. Alright, I think we cleared the hallway out, more or less. Ooh! We are not going to make it out of here with any fucking ammo. I'll tell you that right now. Let's get rid of the jar of poison. I don't... hold up. Here's what we can do. Because the jar of poison actually might be good for later. We can do this, and that'll let us keep one more throwable on us. Although, I'm gonna be so real. I never fucking use throwables. Like, never in my life. Maybe once or twice there was like a big group that I knew I wasn't going to be able to do anything about. So I threw a pineapple grenade in. But, I mean, they just take so long to go off. Like, I might as well be dead by the time it fucking explodes. Anyway, I think this might be the way out. Yeah, certainly sounds like it. Why is it tiny? Come here, my child. Alright. This is ridiculous. Did I get the small one? I'm not gonna lie to you, the small one's the only one I actually give a gaff about. There's really nothing to eat. I mean, we could eat raw butter. Then I guess we'll take the Molotov. I'm gonna be, like, packing a whole fucking armory worth of throwable explosives by the end of this, and I'm not gonna have any use for any of them. I guarantee you, they're just gonna end up in our stash. Alright, you got cocoa this time? That's beef jerky. Not quite what we wanted to see. Alright, shit. How are we gonna do this? So, I guess we sell the drifter and you. Because you both are kind of dog shit, I won't lie. We have a spare parka at home. We can take the bread, the wine, we can do our fun little crafting exploit. Blop. Do you have water? No liquids. Alright, fuck it. Got a decent amount of bread. What else do we want to do? I guess we can take a piece of paper, make, No, I don't think it's really worth it. We can sell, like, the sugar bags. We only need one. Take you... Take some 7.62 as well. Just because we have the, we have the thing. The Typhoon. It's not... I don't, like, plan to use it or anything, but... Guess we could sell one of the grenades. Nah, I mean, they don't really sell for much. Sell the oils. They're not doing anything for us. Scroll of Nature could be good. I guess we can, like, throw it on the Typhoon in a pinch. What else? Yeah. Oh, yeah, you know what? While we're here, I wanna... We'll check the secret shop. Just gotta talk to him about, eating dolphins. Okay. No dog eyeballs, it's looking like. Although what we can do here... Oh, wait, hold up. Shit. Alright, we'll take the robot parts, just because they're gonna be good for us later. And then let's also take the flesh, because we can turn this into... We can turn the flesh into the double-decker burgers. We just need to take this bread home. My inventory management is crazy. Sounds like they're shooting chickens. I mean, poor chickens, but I'm good with it. They ain't shooting me. Yet. Maybe the chickens will fight back? I'll take an egg any day. Alright. Crusader. See, Crusader's interesting. I've wanted to try it for a while now, because I think the prospect of... How's our... Alright, we're looking kind of hot, but... Crusader, I think, is an interesting prospect to me, because every bullet we hit does more consecutive damage to the target. The problem is that, like, we're clearing things out kind of easy right now. I feel as though if we're gonna do that, we want, like, some sort of laser gun or something. I mean, I guess we could go for broke and just, like, buy these 3 outright. It's a little upsetting. If I can find a rock, that would be cool. Rodstop paste will be good for the boss. That was really the only way we made it through last time. And then we can... I guess, yeah, sure. Now I'm kind of hoping that we find a... I'm kind of hoping we find a stash before, Sandwich will be good. I'm kind of hoping we find a stash before we have to hit the boss fight up, because low-key we're gonna get our shit kicked in. The problem is, there's just, like, absolutely no cover during the fight. Or at least, like, I guess that's not strictly true. But there's not enough for the number of enemies that are, like, present. Like, they cover all of the areas that would otherwise have cover, if you get what I'm getting at. Like, you gotta... If you want to flawless that fight, you really have to think on your feet. We're also not doing too hot on ammo. Because I was thinking maybe instead of calling it quits before the sewers, like, we could go in. But... You know, I don't, unless we can, like, craft a cake or something, given how much ammo we've spent, given how much ammo we've spent on this run, and, like, how much we have relative to that, you know, I think we're gonna need to stock back up. Flour, spice mix... We're not really happy with either of those. Oh, right. I'm still looking for shit to do with the channel points. I made it so that, like, you can change the tags now, I guess. That was one of the first things that I did, like, way back when. So, you know, there's that, I guess. If anyone has any other suggestions, more than open to them. The only two I've had thus far aren't, like, things I'm comfortable with doing. Like, generally, like, the two suggestions were to play, like, a given track and then, like, to play a game with enough channel points. The problem is that, like, I already generally tend to play, like, the things that people ask me to. Like, Sheepy was by request. So was the one with the animatronic. Alright, hold up, so was the one with the, like, animatronics and whatnot. So, like, you know, we're already doing that. I feel like that's kind of a waste to use one's channel points on, given that, we're not happy right now. Alright, let's use the health potion. And that'll unpoison us. Oh, we got one of them killed. Cool. Alright, freezing's not great. We really don't have much in the way of healing that, like... Ooh. Just you now. Alright. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. I guess we don't even really need the rod stop. It was just a matter of knowing the pattern the first time. Seems like. Oh, they're... robots? I found sound alerts tend to be good for channel points. I mean, yeah, I guess I could do, like, you know, soundboard shit with it. That could be cool. Tongue. Don't really need that. The cost? I'm not really sure what the cost is for. Like, it would seem to be lore important, but, like, never actually... I guess we just haven't gotten to the point where it does anything yet. Don't know what that is. I guess we can eat the egg. And then, what are we gonna drop in favor of Drifter? I guess we could get rid of some butter. We don't really, like, use butter for anything. And then snail, I guess we can... Or, you know, I want to keep the snail, actually. This is my little guy. Do we have... We have plenty of eggs in the stash, I feel like. So let's eat the egg. And we can eat the spice mix, too, I guess. Or, I just get rid of it, whatever. What does the robot soul capsule do? I don't know. As far as I know, absolutely nothing. You can sell it. Like, it's a commodity that you can sell for, like, 200 coins. I mean, it's a little off-putting to me to suggest that, a human soul is worth, like, 200 coins. But, you know. So this game would seem to suggest. Dude, where was all this, like, earlier, man? I guess we can eat a burger for the oil. I know for a fact that the oil is going to be worth more. Yeah, so I guess in terms of channel points, we could do, like, sound alerts. I guess I'll have to, like, find some good sound effects. Sneaker? Sneaker could be... I want to get the water. I guess we throw the Molotov away for that. Water's good as, like, as a cleansing item. And then let's get out of here. Okay, so this is 762, and I don't think it does. It's accurate, but it doesn't really jive with how I like to play. So we're gonna get rid of it. We'll get rid of these. I'm sorry, it's 400 coins. My bad. In case you know, find yourself stuck at the gates to heaven on pure soul and whatnot, I mean, I guess there's an option for you there. We actually, now that I'm thinking about it, like, we just got all the ingredients we need, except for the egg, which we have plenty of in here. Five cake. We have, if we don't have a snail, I'm gonna be a little upset. It's not looking like we do. So, I don't know. I guess I'll put the snail in the fridge. The snail is a good, The snail is a good ingredient for escargot, which sells for a lot, despite otherwise being fairly lackluster in terms of healing. Are we gonna need a third piece of bread? This is a very... It has to be all the same kind of flesh? What? I think I was sold false advertising. That's all the bread we had, though, so... Alright, whatever. Fill this up, I guess. Throw the extra flesh in here. I guess we can... I only really want to take like 4 pieces of cake into any given run. So we can, I guess, just fill out our second row of this. Do we have rocks? I guess I would have them here. Yeah, alright. Awesome. You know what? Let's get a third one, because I'll see whether or not we can, get another robot scrap part off the mechanic. And if we can turn that into a third set of dynamite and flip it for like 200 coins worth of profit. I don't know if this one can be turned into scrap, but we'll see. Do you have anything for me otherwise? Nope. Yo? I mean, my mind is telling me no, but my body... like, free off, just sitting on the ground waiting for me? I think we got to. Just on principle. I don't really have anywhere to put it. This was kind of a poorly thought out purchase. Alright, cool. So we went negative on the profit for the run, too. Well, maybe not necessarily. I mean, we did manage to make a decent amount of burger. Send me some oils, which we got. BB oil, careful oil, compo, Spartan. Spartan's kind of bad. Main focus. Nope. High grade. This is just like this is a straight upgrade. Hefty oil, damage but less durability, damage and more ammo. Alright. Not a great haul. Not a great haul, decidedly. But, you know, we take what we can get in this house. So, I originally got this oil thinking that I would be able to put it on the Ploika, because the Ploika has railgun on it. But now that I've shot the Ploika, I have no fucking idea what railgun does. I think it just makes it so the bullet speed is infinite. Which is a little sad. I had assumed when I first got it that, I guess we don't really have any good combos to make, huh? We can do surge and fire? I don't think I've made that yet. I'm not sure it's gonna... Oh, wait. No, that's darkness. Yeah, sure, fuck it. Let's see what we get. Surge fire. Rocket launcher. That's not great. So that's a bust, I guess. We can make another scroll of explosion. I guess that's an option available to us. Scroll of Nature, I think really only mixes with Scroll of Light. We have another Crusader scroll, so maybe we do put Crusader on the Typhoon. We'll keep that on us, and then we'll combine these, and I guess we'll make another Scroll of Explosion. And, you know, that'll be that. You know what, actually, let's, instead of getting the... Actually, hold on, I wanted to combine you. Instead of getting the... Dude, I'm like a 4-year-old falling asleep in the middle of my sentence. Instead of getting the charge for our amulet from, whatchamacallit, I'm thinking what we do instead is we just go in. Because, I mean, realistically, if I need to use the charge in there, I'm not going to realize and I'm going to be dead before we have the chance to do anything about it. So, like, you know, whatever, right? Let's take a health potion. Maybe we do take the Ploika. Yeah. I think we do. So, let's get some, oh, we already have a ton of 9mm. What the fuck? Where did I get all this? Let's grab some more you, deposit you. Let's take 4,000 in. I think 4,000 is like a decent amount for this sort of run. Do we need to do anything with our clothes? This is all, like, in more or less good condition, I think. We just need to get a little more durability on the elf shoe. Next time I get a Ploika, what I think I want to do is I'm going to make it a Holy Crusader. Because it blinds you, but you heal while, it blinds you, but you heal while you're firing it. I guess that could also be good for, like, you know, something that's more steady firing. Maybe we do that to the Typhoon instead. I just don't know, like, what do I want to bring in for this? Admiral White Extra Strong could be good. We'll take 2 of these, actually, and we'll take 2 health potions, because I know that shit gets wild in there. Are we good? Oh, right, I want to repair the elf shoe. I love the elf shoe. I think the luck does, like, actually do something. I know that I was talking about, like... I was talking about it being placebo, but with the weapon drops we got, like... I'm a believer now. Alright, let's see if we can't survive this. The Admiral White Extra Strong is for, let's see if I can... The Admiral White Extra Strong is for these motherfuckers. Because it gives us a speed boost. Like, we're 50% faster with it. I'm taking only left turns, because I don't have another strategy for mazes. But it occurs to me now that I'm actually, like, you know, being chased. If there's like a solid loop in here, I'm not... Yeah, okay, it's already fucked up. If there's a solid loop in here, I'm gonna be chasing my own tail for a little bit. There's another one. We just need to kind of maintain, like, robotic straight headings, I think. And then we'll be fine. As long as we do that, I don't think that they'll catch up. And you know, I know that I could be firing back, but as far as I'm aware, they're invulnerable. Unless we shoot all of their eyes out. And as I think I've made somewhat clear, with the dog already, that's not really within my capabilities right now. It would be so fucked up if there was a storage item that, you need to go through this maze and, like, find to get. I'd bet you these guys drop, like, hella loot. And we're just not going to be getting it. I wonder, can I, like, poison them? I feel like they should be poisonable. Alright, cool. See you never, nerds. You know what? Hold on. Are they not gonna... Yo, hold on! Wait a minute! Oh! That's not very nice. I feel as though I could get some cheap shots on them. If I'm careful. This is kind of wasting ammo that we're gonna need. So, you know, not the greatest, but... That would have been fucking horrible if you were to... Oh. Okay, so they don't die. That kind of sucks. No. Anyway. We're through it. Now for the challenge. Okay. So... This place isn't hard per se, like... This place isn't hard in terms of the enemy variety, because it's all shit we've already seen. With the exception of the fact that there's more of them, and there's one specific new type of cultist, that... They're like these guys. Yeah, here he is. They're like these guys, but, like, this guy's... You know, he's got mechanical pants or whatever. And won't quit when we break his mask off. Making him a little more annoying to deal with. The good news is that we're, like, not at all strapped for healing in here. The rod sop spawning is going to let us craft, like, pretty much infinite healing potions. So long as we get enough of it. I'm hearing the... There's gonna be an explosive guy somewhere in here. Yeah. What the hell is this? 2 armor, 50 charisma. I still don't know what charisma does, though. Purse gun oil? That could be cool. Anything up here? Just a barrel. Yeah, I'm still not, like, too familiar with this map, so forgive me, but we're gonna be doing a little, We're gonna be oh. I don't like to see that. We're gonna be doing a little looking around. Where is the little freezy ghost? I kind of want to deal with him before he becomes a problem and, like, stun locks the fuck out of me and whatnot. Well, like, that's the problem with him. You really got to anticipate, like, when he's gonna try and fuck you. And it's always at the worst moment. Night helmet? Night helmet could be cool. It's not, though. I hear him. Where you at, big boy? I get him. I think that's him. Alright. I'm so fucking good at this game. Never been up here. I feel like there could be, this feels like a big loot situation. Oh. I guess not. Knee pads? Ooh, knee pads are really good, actually. Hold up. We can slide. Oh. Bad trade. Bad trade. We could just ignore the fact that we're getting shot in the back right now. Take these off you. This you can have. Yeah. I just don't know what fucking charisma does. Take 9mm. We got the Ploika with us. Other than that, I don't think you got much in the way of shit I want to buy. Better shop prices? See, you'd think, but like, no. I mean, I'll test it again because, like, you know, maybe I'm just going fucking crazy. But like, check this out, right? So this is the Vreed, 2820, right? This is the Vreed 2820. Like, make it make sense, dog. This game, I will note this. This game is very unfinished. Like, there are still 3 major areas that need to be added and, like, all that. So, like, you know, like, oil doesn't ignite. When you drench an enemy in oil, like, you can't then set them on fire for, like, big damage. At least as far as I know. I was actually in the Sulfur Discord earlier today, like, yo, explosive bullets should be able to ignite oil and whatnot, and they're like, yeah, we're working on it. So, I mean, charisma could just not be implemented yet, but it's a little, it's weird, because, like, that was an epic drop. Like, I should be feeling fucking awesome about finding this shit, and yet... But, you know, I mean, it's a good trophy item, I guess. Low-key, the knee pads are a lot nicer of a find. Because, like, this is only the second item I found that goes in the passive slot. Ooh, it's not the one, for the record, it's not the one we're looking for. We're looking for either the 4-leaf clover or the dog tags. But, you know, we'll get to that when we get to that. I love causing AI infighting. I love causing AI infighting. Ooh, okay. Jello could be good. I'd feel bad using the Jello right now because uniquely it heals you, like, pretty instantly. And all the healing items we have, all the healing items I was smart enough to bring in are, like, meant to be crafted, or, do, like, 50 HP worth of healing, which is way overkill for us right now. Mystery meat's good, though. Tracksuit. I think we're gonna... If I spend forever trying to, like, figure out what loot to get rid of, tracksuit's the first to go. Don't let me forget it. Like, it's a piece of dog shit. Pine nuts. Got him. Alright, herb could be good if we have paper. Tracksuit's going... I don't think we have much to sell otherwise. We could sell the purse gun oil. I think that's it, really. Yeah. The music for this area is like... I fucking love it, man. It's just so zany. Alright, there's the, bane of my existence again. Scroll of Dark. What I find really funny about the Scroll of Dark and everything you can craft with it is that the Scroll of Dark makes pretty much everything shit. Like, there is no good craft to make. Where the fuck did you come from? There's no good craft to make with the Scroll of Dark. Like, nothing that comes from it is good. It itself is, like, kinda dog shit. Like, it's got a chance to blind, which, I mean, I haven't used. But, like, compared to having bullets that explode and can, like, knock the mask off of a cultist, you know, like, what are we doing here, dog? Rice? I feel like rice is another one that's not, like... I don't think rice is a good item at all. Like, I don't think you can craft anything particularly, particularly healing with it. And it certainly doesn't have, like, you know... It's certainly not compact, I'll say that much. Where's this Wraith? Because we have 2 of them that should be on us now. And that's like... That's a scary prospect, my man. My head's on a swivel. There's one. There's the other. Alright. Bones could be good if we find ourselves some water. They're good broth ingredients. Stick. I like the implication that like someone felt that the stick was important enough to like put in a chest. Berry jam unsweetened. I don't know if that's any good for us. I know that we can craft it into sweetened berry jam, and then we can make a peanut butter sandwich with it. But I think we just use it right now as some like donk healing. Eating rice makes us slow? Why? Hunting scope? Hunting scope's always good. 25% crit chance down sights. Unfortunately, we can't equip it to the corpse maker anymore. But frankly, I'm kind of satisfied with our performance as is. Come on out, man. Oh. Ooh. Oh, that's really not good, actually. Damn. Okay. They had me going for a sec. See, like, this is part of what I'm talking about. Like, shit gets crazy in here. Red wine. I'll take it. Hard bread. And they just got, like, landmines on the floor, like, ready for me to step into. Whew. Alright. We can, at least we can, like, bail out here if need be. Yeah, supposing we make that far. I want to get rid of something from the mystery meat. Let's get rid of the bone. Bones... I said let's get rid of the bone. The bone's not doing much for us. I mean, I guess we could throw it into water, but water on its own is pretty useful for its cleansing properties. Spice mix. Nice. I almost want to leave this guy alive. Like, he's doing us more good than harm. Alas. His, usefulness drew to an end. Three rod sop. Do we have anything that, like, I feel comfortable getting rid of? I guess we can get rid of the oats. And then, these don't really do much for us, I don't think. Jello. Jello's always good. Always have room for some Jello. Put the stick out. Stick's not doing us much. Oh. Okay. Beans. Beans, beans. Good for your heart. Beans, beans. Make you fart. Christmas spice. And I guess, hold up. We're gonna take the bleach. We're gonna repair the corpse maker because we're kind of wearing it down by now. Sugar. We already have sugar at home, I think. Ooh. The goal is to, like, bring flour home so we can make another cake. Although we may need butter for that. I don't remember if we had butter in the stash already. Spice mix we can get rid of. Hot snacks. Hot snacks are pretty good. We'll, I mean, human flesh we can make into a burger later. Don't need the egg. Or... Sorry, where did I just put that? What the yeah. Alright. Herbs we want to keep because we can turn that into more of the speed up shit. Which, frankly, I just love. The bullet time has saved me more than I'd care to admit. Sign of skill issue. But... Whew! I completely fucking forgot there was a ravine right behind me, bro. Alright. It's all good, though. It's all good. We're kind of taking L's on our healing items. I'm not being as cautious as I should be. I did not expect to go through so much cake. But here we are, I guess. Damn. I expected this to be so much better. We're gonna have to rechamber this, I think. I don't think 9mm is the play. Cryo grenade. Oh. Shit. I didn't think we were gonna get more lore for this. Hey, Granny. Oh, wait, we already had this flashback. Damn, bro, you ugly as fuck. Gotta get, like, a dermatologist on speed dial or some shit. This is ridiculous. Ooh! If I fall down Another goddamn hole. Just put me away, dog. Like... Ooh! Ah! We're so cooked. What am I gonna do about this? Yeah, no, I don't wanna... Let's not talk about it. Why? Yeah, why was I locked into my melee there? We still have ammo, right? Yeah, we're still good. Like, what the fuck is this? I got the whole congregation on my ass. Okay, so... It's not all bad. It's not all bad. We're... I don't think the peanut butter actually, like, does any, healing, like, by default. So we're gonna leave that be, but the pizza's good for us. The pizza gets us... The pizza's, like, as good as a healing potion. With the exception of the fact that it doesn't cleanse status effects. But we have more than enough water that it shouldn't matter. Potato could be good for, like, some... just topping us off. I'm kind of getting worried for our, gear, though. Like, with the amount of damage we're taking and whatnot, I really just gotta let this thing rip. With the amount of damage we're taking and whatnot, like, it's kind of getting iffy. That's cool. Dart, haven't seen you before. Welcome to the cast. What do you got? Sugar would be actually kind of good if you had cocoa. We don't have an egg though. I've been eating eggs. We actually have everything we need right here to craft a cake. So that's cool. Before we do that though, you don't sell bread. I was about to say we could try and exploit the bread economy, but it doesn't seem it's gonna happen. So let's grab ourselves some sugar, flour, cocoa, egg, and then butter's here too. Like, we're killing it. And where did I put the cocoa? Ah, here it is. And just like that, we're on a roll. The words bread economy remind me of the Wonder Bread guy. Oh. That's not where I thought you were going with that. Damn. I'm sorry. Fucking horrible image to conjure, my bad. I remember first learning about him in, Wait, have you heard of the Wonder Bread? Yeah, no. I first heard about him in high school. I've always wanted to, like, find a YouTube documentary or some shit of, like, that guy, because that's just a crazy fucking story, dude. Like, if I were one of those artists, and he came up to me, like, you wouldn't catch me on that account anymore. I'd change my name, I'd move states. That's it. Like, it's over. Alright. Despite everything, we're kind of doing okay on healing items. Like, it could be a lot worse. You gotta wonder what happens to someone to make them like that, because oftentimes fetishes are built off what someone finds to be forbidden. Ah, yes. The forbidden white bread. Nah, I mean, I shouldn't be making fun of it, because, like, I do imagine that there's some substantial childhood trauma behind that, but it's still, like, absolutely crazy to me. How did you... Cameron, you didn't know about the Wonder Bread guy? I'm surprised Ryan hasn't, like, shoved that shit in your face. Human flesh. Yeah, okay. We're kind of killing it. You know what? Let's go to the secret aisle, too, while we're here. Might as well. That's why a lot of popular fetishes are things based off what wouldn't fly in a normal setting. I mean... I don't think it's just that, though. Like, I think that there are a multitude of ways for, like, fetishes to arise. And I don't think any of them are, like... Oh, damn. He's already missing, like, a ton of shit. I don't know. Maybe I don't comment on this. Maybe I don't go on record for this. Here, let's throw all of this up like that, and then... Energy cell. This is a sniper? Let's see what you got, kiddo. I don't really like the charge, like, effect that it has. I mean, we'll bring it home, I guess. It's just like, I already have one of those. Oh, hold up. Mods, kick that guy in the shins. Fucking kill him. Thanks, Cameron. Big wins. Yeah, no. I'd be interested to take a class on it were it offered in my university, but like, you know, it's not for obvious reasons. Because it is kind of crazy what some people are like getting up to in the bedroom. But, you know, I guess, who am I to talk, though? Send him to the Wonder Bread dimension. Where they deforest to make room for bread factories. Oh yeah, we got like... Shit. I feel like of all the different like things that we should be able to kill with that, like the motherfuckers that literally run directly at us with reckless abandon should be the ones that eat the most shit. And yet, here we are. Mystery meat could get us right back into fighting shape, I think. Pizza slice, don't mind if I do. Intestines, rice. One of these things is not like the others. Ooh. I absolutely love how quickly this thing burns through ammo. Like, it's just funny as fuck. I'm so glad I made this. Let's just eat salt for the oil. We can sell this shit later. Okay. Another mystery meat, man. Holy shit. I mean, at least we have somewhere we can run this time. Ooh! Damn! Damn! We're going through it, ladies and gentlemen. Alright, so let's like sort through all this and see what we can, First off, let's eat that. We don't need the liquor. Human skin isn't really... I'm not interested. Human skin. The SOCOM 9 could be cool. I want to keep the wine. Let's, we're going to need 4 spaces for this. And I really don't know what I want to give up for it. We don't need the grenades. We can get the grenades back fairly easily. The dynamite might be cool. I mean, you know what? No, we're AoE clearing with our, with the Ploika. And look at that. I won't even need to worry. I can just throw all this shit in here and we can, just like that, man. That's what I'm talking about. Alright, now that we got that out of the way. Oh! There's gonna be a storage item. Now that I'm thinking about it, actually, let's get the rod sop. There's gonna be a storage item that we're gonna be able to get here. I think, in fact, we probably should have already run across it. So, we're likely to soon. Just throw some of this in here. We're not gonna be using all of it. Yeah, I mean, we've seen a vendor on this floor, right? I'm just trying to figure out, like, what we can get rid of real quick. Because I feel a point of no return upcoming. Grenade can stay, like, we can definitely stay away from the grenade. Hunter scope, we're not going to equip to anything. We can put that in there. Red wine. Like, I'm haphazardly throwing shit in this bitch. Red wine actually is going to do, I think, better than... Yeah, we'll keep the water. Throw the crown in here. Dynamite we can sell later. These guys, we don't have anything to equip. Salts, don't need. Beans we'll keep. Cycle oil, I guess we'll put in here. Yeah. And I think that's it, really. If we can find a crafting station, I can make, Genie Shoe? Move speed 10, coyote time 5. That could be... I don't know. We'll think about it. Oh, here we are. Sweet. So this will get us a 3rd health potion, just for whatever's upcoming. Yeah. I want to be careful, because I'm almost certain that there's going to be another storage item for us. I just... Like, they're huge. They take up, like, ungodly amounts of space. So, inventory management, while we still can do it, is very important. Oh, hey, dude. Bup. Bread's good. Not selling cocoa. Motherfucker. Then I don't really think I want anything from you. Like, I was gonna freak out because I just ate the sugar, but... Yeah. Less recoil, though. That's good. That's just, like, straight up... That's one of those, like, straight up no downside oils. I like that. We take those. I'd stash it if I wasn't, you know... If I was a little smarter than I am. But, alas. Oh. I didn't think he was still alive. This is my AoE clear. Fuck throwables. I'd be sending, like, waterfalls and shit in your direction. Beans? Beans will get us back up. Take a bean, leave a bean, I guess. Alright. Nothing down there. Bark bread. Never heard of such a thing. Back from ads, did I miss anything? Nah. No, we're just looting. I'm trying to find the is that a whole fucking pizza? No way, man. Alright, we'll have to keep a lookout for another stove, because I know we can split that into, like... We can split the pizza into slices, and that'll be much better for us in every regard. Ooh. Potato? Alright. We're kind of killing it. Poison scroll over there? Poison's one of the better scrolls, I think, just in general. Not because of its, like, normal effect, but because of what you can craft with it. I know one of my messages. I was trying to say that I need to eat more often, because lately I've been lagging behind a lot. So what's really weird is, I recently started going on Vyvanse. And one of, like, the expected effects of Vyvanse is that it kills your appetite. And I was expecting to have to deal with that because, like, you know, you're on amphetamines. Like, that's just what it does by default. But I haven't had to deal with it. I was getting ready to, though. Like, I was... how do I articulate this? I had anticipated it, and I, like, tried to set my life up around, eating at, like, making sure I didn't starve, basically. Making sure I didn't, you know, starve myself accidentally. So, my kind of method for doing that was, like, first off, I'm a very regular person. I wake up in the morning, the first thing I do is eat. At 2 o'clock every day, I get off my computer, I go for a walk, and then I eat again. And then, I'm lucky enough to be at home right now, so my parents are, you know, nice enough to cook for me. So, like, you know, I really can't miss that. But at university, like, what I would do is I'd set timers so that when... Like, even if I wasn't feeling hungry, like... Because sometimes I'm just, like, too absorbed in a task to even notice. Like, having the alarm there to, like, eat at a regular interval, I really do think, is great for keeping yourself regular. Resnick BDM Tactical. What the fuck does that... What the fuck are you doing? I'm decidedly uncomfortable with this. I don't know what to do about this. Hold on. Let me look up what this guy is, like, what his deal is first. Cause I don't wanna die to, like, not knowing a pattern or some shit. Oh, that's weird. I need to set timers. I'm normally pretty bad with them, but my ability to tell if I'm hungry or not can be total ass a lot. Yeah, I mean, I find that typically it just happens when, like, it just happens when I'm absorbed in a task. Like, today I've had 2 slices of pizza, a bit of cape and nectarine. God damn, bro. I mean, I don't mean to be on you, but, like, gotta balance that out a little more. Alright, so... What the fuck? Luckily, I'm very small, so I don't need to eat a lot, but yeah. Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't think there's a wiki page for this guy. And he's kind of jeeving me out. 'Cause, like... I feel like I'm gonna get close and get my shit kicked in. Oh, they want me to kill him too. Like, they mean it. Like, I don't know. Okay. I'm not... Yes? Like, you can understand my confusion, right? Alright, I mean... So it is, I guess. We're in new territory now, for the record. I haven't been here before. What the fuck? What the fuck was that? Alright, so... I guess that was the old boss they're reusing as a, like, a regular-ass enemy now. That's cool. Honestly, the worst part about my eating habits is that I have a sensitive stomach and my meds can make me sick. So sometimes I'll take them too soon. Yeah, I feel that. If I take my vitamins, like, and I don't eat... unfortunately... Well, I guess fortunately, I don't have to, I don't, like, have to deal with timing it too badly. Like, as long as I take my, vitamins, like, more or less at the same time as I eat, it'll be fine. But otherwise, like, the pH of my stomach gets way fucked up. Alright, so there's like, ooh! Oh, jeez, bro! Chill! I mean, maybe don't, actually, now that I'm thinking about it. I am kind of breaking into your house and, like, doing all this crazy shit. But, you know, consider it. Why does that guy have a chair? Human eye. I don't think that's going to be of much use to us, but we'll take it for now. The music of, like, this area specifically kind of reminds me of Castle Crashers. Like, it's got the signature behemoth sort of beats to it. I see you. I get him? Yeah, alright. I wish there was like I wish there was some sort of kill indicator or something. Because, like, I am absolutely playing the corner peeking game at this point. Plate carrier. Plate carrier is good. I don't think it's better than the ballistic vest though, because we kind of want the movement speed. And by kind of, I mean it's probably the only thing that's kept us alive for so long. Oh, hello. Leave me alone. Kind of reminds me of Cult of the Lamb. The color scheme definitely does. Maybe I should play Cult of the Lamb. That'd be fun. Text about sulfur. I'm looking into the function and the hard physics about this U-domain. Alright. Yeah, that's about right. Oh yeah, and also some Twitch integration. That could be cool. I've been itching to play a game like that. Like, I've been thinking about playing Annoyed a lot because it has, like, really good Twitch integration. Alright, what the fuck does this guy... What are you selling? Want you, want you... You know what, fuck it, we'll just buy all your ammo. Scroll of Fear. Don't need it, don't want it. Voodoo, Voodoo could be cool. Plate carrier would be a good sell right now. It's taking up a lot of space. Also good accessibility. Well, a pro gamer like me doesn't need accessibility. No, yeah, no, I mean, it'd be a good play, I think. I don't, like, I don't know when I'd get around to it, but it's on the list, I guess. Don't have any herbs, so the paper doesn't really matter to us. Right. What else are we doing? I guess we're just gonna head out. I would, like, normally, Ooh! Well, I guess now we know what this guy is supposed to do. I.e. throw a Morning Star at us, I guess? I wonder if there's a way to kill him without, like, going blind. That'd be cool, don't you think? I think we're gonna need sunglasses for this guy. We don't have those. I mean, I didn't even need to check to tell you that, but... You know, it was worth it for the theatrics, I guess. Nade? Nades do anything? I bet you the trick is to, like, kill them with a status effect. You know what? Being blind is not at all fun. I kind of like how the Morning Stars are like physics objects. Ooh, shit! Alright, maybe we just don't fuck with these guys. Maybe we just let them chase us. I'm, like... I only beat the one of them because... Alright, thank God our scrolls or not our scroll. Thank God we've got our amulet charged, because low-key, I don't think we're gonna make it out of here without a teleport. I hear them behind us, but I don't, like, they're not advancing, I don't think. So, I mean, I guess that's a plus. Sunglasses? Alright, hold up. Let's see... Actually happened to be exactly what I was looking for. Let's see what we can do if... Like, are they going to blind us if we've got sunglasses on? No. That's interesting. Alright, so we get that one staggered. Yo! Alright, sick. And we get another gun out of it. Not that we were really looking for it, but... Alright. We have so... Ooh, spiky. We have so much water it's not even funny. I don't really think it's worth it to, keep hold of. Do that, and... Oh, wow. It's only 2x4. That's pretty good, actually. Losing a lot of ammo, though. Despite, like, you know, the frequency of the shopkeeps that we've been seeing. Recycle oil. Weapon chest? Breacher? Am I willing to give up much for the breacher? I mean, we got so much fucking oil. Throw out the human eye, this... Swedish pancakes. Because it is a purple. Don't you already have a breacher in the stash unless there's no stash access out here? There is no stash access out here, and I do have a breacher in the stash. This is more a matter of, armor, move speed, jump power, coyote time. This is more a matter of, like, I can sell this for a lot of money. Like, the breacher is a fairly high tier gun, so it fetches a lot. They're both 3 slots. Yeah, we're, like, I don't know, maybe I am willing to drink all of the water. I drinked it. And the breacher would, yeah, okay, so, I mean, I'm not necessarily happy about having to drink water for that. Because water was kind of going to be our, water was our primary way of dealing with, like, the heavier debuffs, like being on fire and whatnot. But, you know, desperate times, I guess. Gonna have to do some more reorganization. Having 2 guns and, like, plate in here is not doing us tons of favors, to say the least. Now we're gonna do this. We're gonna have to get a little disorganized. Holy fuck, man. Ooh, he hurts. He means business. Maybe I can ploy at him. Oh. Not quite. Okay. Beyblade! Ooh. Holy fuck. This is the goofiest it's ever been, I think. Alright, so... Ow. Shit. I think we very specifically have to hit him in the yellow bit. pillow armor isn't good, like, at all. Not in terms of value or anything, so I'm okay with that. Alright, so I have to be better with my aim, I guess. Like, I have to account for bullet drop a little more than I've been. Which, I'm fine with. I can do. I guess now I get to put my money where my mouth is. Alright. Well, they're making it easy for us. That's nice. We actually might have to switch over to the Typhoon before we're through here. Because, like, we're kind of way underwater with our ammo. At least on 5.56. I'm kind of liking the range we've got him at. Like, we got plenty of time to react. Alright, let's let him blow himself up, and we're gonna need to repair this soon. High heel. The high heel is probably the shittiest item possible for your foot. Dude, I need to find that stash again. We're getting, like, so much loot this run, and I just don't know what to do with it. Well, that's not true. I'm gonna sell most of it. I'm gonna sell the Breacher and the Typhoon for sure. It's just... That's the other thing. If the storage item wasn't in the dungeon, then I think it's gonna be here. And that's not great, because we don't have, we don't have anywhere to put that shit. Blasted. Oh shit, dude. He had a fucking landmine under him. Why didn't it go up for him? Alright. We want to get rid of anything for the chocolate? Like, I feel like we don't. Not even a drop from him, it looks like. Oh, never mind. Dropped a landmine. Of course. Maybe, like, we'll put the helmet back on, but I feel like the move might just be to keep the sunglasses on, like, permanently at this point. Like, with the rate that we're running into these guys, with the fucking Morning Stars, like... Ugh. How... Where are we supposed to get out? Oh. Of course, dude. Am I, like, out of my mind? Is this, like, a side room? Who just leave it? Alright. Who just leaves spaghetti bolognese lying on the fucking floor? There are pigs in here. Peanut butter. Don't really give a shit about that. Wooden armor. Very interesting choice of attire. That guy see me? Yeah, well. Holy shit. Alright. Oh, there's a problem. We don't really have the space to wear a sunglasses. Fuck it, man. Fine. Doing this in that boss arena would have been absolute hell. Like, I don't know how you would do this without the cover provided by this big-ass doorway. Alright. Got him. So, I guess the question becomes, like, how are we gonna make space? Laser sight on the rifle, that gives us... We need one more slot, though. I guess we throw out the human flesh. I really didn't want to, because the human flesh, as previously explained, can be made into a burger, which we can sell for a lot, and... Fucking ice proximity mine? They got me in, like, the Avatar The Last Airbender shit. Okay. Alright, I'm not even gonna fucking entertain that thought. You're out of your mind. They're giving me more than I know what to do with. More than I realistically can use. Stash here, thank Christ. I have made a slight miscalculation. God damn it, bro. Alright. Let's get rid of these rocks. We can use the microfiber cloth and the wet wipes and this on that. Oh, let's throw this over here. That'll give us enough space for that. Shit. Throw the solution out. I don't know if that's really going to be doing anything for us. What else? Like, I guess we can... I don't want to throw out the red wine, but, like, we kind of have to. The rubber bands are a unique crafting item that we don't need while we have the O2 tank. I guess if there was any time to use a repair kit, it'd be on this now. This is, like, still pretty good. This doesn't need repairs. Alright, let's throw you on this. Oh, I actually might be going... This might be a little bit of a longer one. Okay. If I can, I'll just sell the plate carrier later. There's really no need for it. Sunglasses are kind of essential. I don't want to throw the plate carrier out, but it's like 100 coins of value per square. So, I mean, if we really have to, I wouldn't be too pressed. Alright, there's the dresser. Oh, what the fuck? Alright. I could go on, but you've already graced. Alright. Alright. We're gonna die here, actually. I don't feel too good about whatever the fuck's happening here, man. Oh. Just you guys. Okay. What the fuck? Absolutely not. What the fuck? Kindly, what the fuck? What? Huh? What? No way! Alright. So it is, so it shall be. Shit. That's not good. Especially not with these motherfuckers just chilling. I should have gotten more ammo from the stash, bro! Shit. Not like this. Oh, come on. 556. I need it. I need it badly. Shit. The fuck are we gonna do? I mean, we could bail. We don't have to put up with this shit. Like, we can just go. The Ploika going down, like, really fucked us, though. Alright, here's what we're gonna do. We'll stick it out. At least insofar as, Ooh. Alright, hold up. This is kind of crazy, but... Don't want to play carrier. Fuck. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Is that the wardrobe? Oats? Shit. Where's the wardrobe? Alright. We just want to get out of here with this, really. Like, low-key, if we could get out of here with the wardrobe, I'd be a happy boy. This would have been a worth it run. It's gonna take my whole fucking inventory, though. I almost guarantee it. Yeah, we're gonna have to... The wardrobe demands sacrifice. Shit. This is like... Let's keep some healing items, just because I want to see if we can stick this one out. Like, if we can... Okay. Alright, fuck it. Fine, whatever. I'm not happy about it. I'm really not happy about it. But we got out of there alive, I think, and that's what matters. Yeah. All right. And that's pretty good. And that's pretty good. Yeah, all right. So we're gonna have to. I'm gonna do some like stash sorting and whatnot off camera, I think. Damn. Holy fuck, man. I mean, that wasn't the most profitable. But it wasn't bad. It really wasn't bad. I'll take a new storage item any day of the week. Like, you gotta understand. We'll get these repaired, and I'll have to devise like a better build for that boss fight. Now that I know that the sunglasses are like critical, and I think that we can use the weapon to heal ourselves to light the area up. So we'll see what we can do there. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining me. This has been Sulfur. You know what? Hold up. Before we close this out, I just want to make sure that, like, did we not get a did we not unlock a shortcut to get to the castle? Guess not. All right. Well, that's what it is. Yeah, this has been Sulfur. If you enjoyed, you know, gonna be doing it, I think, on Thursday. This week's schedule is going to be a little strange. I'm under duress. So I think Tuesday and Thursday we're going to be streaming at 8 as opposed to Wednesday and Friday. I've got shit going on, unfortunately. But yeah, other than that, you've got any raid suggestions, please leave them in the chat. Otherwise, I'll just, you know, find someone streaming in this category and we'll go beat them up. Hope you guys had as much fun watching as I did playing, and I'll see you next time.